Hello students, today we are going to start our English lecture from the book English Junction. So our first chapter is A Lantern as Big as a House. From the name itself you can come to know lanterns are used for festivals. So this chapter is related with the festivals. We'll start a warm-up exercise. Colorful lights are a part of the festivities in many cultures. In China, during the Lantern festival, children go out at night carrying paper lanterns and solve riddles on the lanterns. In Sri Lanka, colorful lanterns are hung along streets and in front of homes during Vaishak. The Yiping festival is celebrated in Thailand, where people release thousands of lighted lanterns into the sky. From this, you can come to know how people in different countries celebrate different type of festival using the lanterns. So now we will start our lecture and the chapter begins. The festival of Vaishak is celebrated in May in India and Southeast Asia. Now, Vaishak is a type of festival. It is comes in the month of May and it is celebrated in India also as well as in Southeast Asia. It is a feast in honor of Gautam Buddha and people's heart are filled with fervor as they flock to the temples to pay their respect. So children, why is this festival celebrated? To give honor to Gautam Buddha, and during that festival the people's hearts are filled with very much happiness. And what is the meaning of fervor? It is given very strong feeling about something, means they are their hearts are full of happiness and they go to the temples to give respect to the God. At this time of the year, the full moon shines with a special brightness. When this festival begins, that time the moon is full of special brightness. At sundown, on the first day of the festival, many lanterns of various colors begin twinkling in homes everywhere. It means during sundown means during evening time. On the first day, the people light the lanterns and each and every home is filled with lanterns. These special Vaishak lanterns are an important part of the celebration. So these Vaishak lanterns are an important part for this celebration. In a village in Sri Lanka, a young boy named Patia was making his festive lanterns to prepare for the upcoming festival of Vaishak. So this story is about a boy named Patia. He was preparing the festive lanterns for the festival which was going to come, that is Vaishak. He was busily trying strips of bamboo together to form the diamond shaped framework of the lantern. What he was tying? He was trying to make a diamond shape with the bamboo sticks. Okay. For the framework of the lantern. Patia wanted to make a big lantern just like the ones he had seen in the city the previous year when he and his grandmother had gone to see the festive illuminations there. It means he was not forgetting the type of lanterns he had seen during the previous year. And illumination means a bright colored lights used to decorate a town or building for a special occasion. He had seen such type of lanterns decorated the previous year when he visited the city with his grandmother. Some of the lanterns had seemed as big as houses and the boy had been unable to forget them. And when he saw that lanterns were as big as a house, so he was unable to forget them. There were now only 20 days before Vaishak began, and all the villagers, young and old alike, were busy making preparations. Families worked together in large groups, making small lanterns that would create such a gorgeous sight on the first night of Vaishak. It means now only 20 days were left before the Vaishak festival, and all the villagers and all the young and old people were busy for the preparations of that festival, and the family members worked in large groups making small lantern, and because of that it would create a very beautiful sight on the first night of Vaishak. When Granny saw Patiya start building the huge Vaishak lantern, she laughed and said, "Why, it's as big as a house. We could live in it, couldn't we?" Patiya worked on his lantern every afternoon, and the children of the neighborhood came to watch. Means Granny saw Patiya had started doing his work on the Vesak lantern, and seeing that work she started laughing and said, "It is looking like as it is a big house and we can live in it." And Patiya used to work every afternoon on his lantern, and the neighborhood children came to watch it. "How will you be able to hang such a giant?" they asked him. They used to ask him ki such a big lantern it was, so where he was going to hang it. "I don't mean to hang it," replied Patiya confidently. "I will leave it standing right here." He used to say, "I am not going to hang it, I am just going to keep it here only." 3 days before Vaishak, Patiya finally finished the framework. Sitting back to admire it, he was struck by a thought. How would they afford enough paper to cover such a huge lantern? Then there were only 3 days left for the Vaishak festival to come. Then Patiya had finally finished his framework, and he was sitting and looking at that lantern, and he thought something, a big thought came to his mind. It was how he is going to bring the paper, and how he is going to get the money for bringing the paper to cover that huge lantern. He went to the kitchen looking for Granny. He ran fast and went to his Granny and asked, "I have been a fool, Granny," he began. Tears brimmed in Patiya's eyes. "We won't have enough paper to cover the lantern," he continued. Then he said to his Granny, I think I am like a fool." And then he started crying. And tears brimmed means tears started coming from Patiya's eyes. And he said, "We are not having enough paper to cover this lantern." And then he again started, "Oh yes, we will," Granny said. "There will be plenty of paper, never you fear." Then what Granny replied? She said that no problem, we will do it, and we will get plenty of paper, and you don't get feared and don't worry. Patiya's eyes grew big and round. Then Granny explained what she meant. And then what Granny said, she was explaining to him, and Patiya was looking at her. "Tomorrow is Saturday, and we will dig up the sweet potatoes. On Sunday we will sell them at the market, and then we will bring home the rainbow," she sang. Then what she said? She said that tomorrow Saturday is there, and on that day we will dig the sweet potatoes from our farm, and on Sunday we will sell them in the market, and with that money we will bring many rainbow colors like papers. And then she sang. On Sunday, Patiya and Granny walked proudly into a shop and bought all the paper needed for decorating the lantern. Granny offered to help him cut the paper and paste it on the lantern. Then, on Sunday, both of them went to a shop and bought the papers needed for decorating the lantern, and Granny helped Patiya to paste it on the lantern. On and on they worked. There was not enough room on the small porch of the lantern and 2 persons. So Granny got inside the framework and sat on the floor cutting the paper. Patiya stood on a chair outside and pasted the pieces of paper on the framework. Then what happened? They both started working, but there was not enough room, means not enough space for in the small porch for the lantern and both the persons to stand. So what did Granny do? She went inside the framework and sat on the floor and started cutting the papers. And Patiya stood on the chair and started pasting the paper on the framework. By sundown, the lantern was still incomplete. Then when evening came, that time the lantern was not completed. After supper, means after the dinner, they worked into the night, but Still they couldn't finish. Then after having their dinner, they both started working again during night time, but they didn't finish it. The rising sun bathed everything in its soft light. Patya and his grandmother set out for the temple, and when they reached the temple, they joined in the ceremony with the other villagers. They prayed wholeheartedly and started homeward. Then what happened when sun came, means when the morning came, one morning was there, that time they both went to the temple, and then they reached the temple and joined that ceremony which was going on with the other villagers, and both of them prayed to the god, and then they came back. The day was bright and joyous, means the day was very bright and full of joy and happiness. There was excitement in the air. People everywhere were putting up Vaishak decorations, which was swinging gently in the breeze. Then what was happening? It was very excited day. Everywhere excitement was there, and the people were putting the decorations for the festival of Vaishak, and everything was swinging in the breeze. Granny and Patya walked faster and faster. Once they were home, she stepped inside the half finished lantern, and they both resumed work. Means what? They both walked faster to their houses, and when they came to their house, Granny stepped inside the lantern half finished. It was not completed, and they both resumed work, means both started working. By noon, the lantern was turning out to be thing of beauty, and then by the noon time it was looking such a beautiful thing. Inside the lantern, Granny kept cutting out paper flowers and trimming. And what, Granny was sitting inside the lantern, and he was cutting the paper, she was cutting the paper flowers and trimming it very beautifully, giving shapes to it. Patya kept taking them from her, and she was giving it to Patya, and Patya was taking it by reaching into the top of the lantern and pasting them on the lantern in the way he thought they looked best. And what, Patya was taking it from the top which was open of the lantern and taking it and pasting it on the lantern in a very beautiful way. After a hurried lunch, they went to work again, and then they hurriedly had their lunch and started their work again. Granny worked swiftly and silently, and Patya sang bits of songs now and then. Both of them were very happy. They were doing their work silently, and Patya was singing bits of songs. Their fingers moved more briskly. Briskly means very quickly, cutting and pasting. Granny would cut a length of paper, fold it just a bit, cut a queer shape, and out would come some lovely design that Patya would take and fixed onto the lantern. How they were working? Granny was cutting the length of the paper, folding in some different shapes, and making it in a lovely design, and Patya would take it and fixed it onto the lantern. On and on they worked till the sun began to go down. Then it was going to be evening time. Soon it would be night, and then night was going to come. But tonight it would not be all darkness. To adorn the night, there would be gems of light in all directions. It means soon it would be night time was going to come, but this night would not be so dark. Why? Because of the lantern. Adorn the night means the night would be decorated with the lightings of the lantern in all the directions. The temple bell rang, and a drum began to sound, and then as the night came, the temple bell started ringing and the drum sound was coming. It was time for the evening ceremony was going to start. Patya looked around and saw colored lights moving out of the houses, and then Patya started looking here and there, and he saw many colorful lights from the houses. Slowly the lanterns moved in all direction, and all direction there were many types of different colorful lanterns, and soon fell into a regular pattern and shone brightly, and it became a type of pattern and shined brightly. The last bit of trimming went into place, and the last bit of trimming of the paper of Granny started, and then Patya stood up. He took it, and his radiant face was glowing. Radiant means he was full of happiness, and his face full of happiness started glowing with joy. Granny, the lantern is finished, called Patia gleefully. Then he said, Granny, the lantern is completed, and he was very happy. Granny was silent. After a moment she cried, But Patia, how will I come out? You have pasted me in. In his excitement, Patia had indeed closed the last opening, the one that was being left open for Granny's exit. Then what happened? Granny was sitting silently, and after a moment she said, Patia, how will I come out? What did Patia do? He pasted everything, and the opening also. In the excitement, Patia even closed the opening, last opening from where Granny was going to come out. Oh, Granny, what will we do? We just can't tear the paper now, Patia pleaded. Then what Patia said, Now, Granny, what will we do? And we can't tear the paper also, because it is time for the lantern to lit up and the lantern will be spoiled. So then what happened? Don't worry, my precious, Granny said from inside the lantern. All problems have solutions. I have a box of matchstick with me to light the candle. Then Granny gave one solution for his problem. She said, Don't worry, my child. All problems are having some solution, and I am having a matchbox and a candle to light it up. Then Granny lit the candle one by one until the lantern glowed with a brilliant mellow light. Then what did Granny do? She lit the candles one by one in the lantern, and the lantern started to glow with a brilliant and soft and mellow means soft and pleasant light. Against one side of the lantern appeared the shadow of an aged woman in deep meditation. Then what happened? When the lantern was lit up, then because Granny was sitting inside, a shadow of her was coming from that. It was looking like a shadow of an aged woman who she was doing some meditation. Then surely this was the grandest Vaishak lantern of them all. All the villagers came to see it sometime during the night. Then what happened? It was a very grandest Vaishak lantern which was ever made, and all the villagers came to see that lantern during night time, and they stood in silence watching the lovely sight. And it was a very lovely sight shown as in this photo. Okay, the glowing lantern and the meditating shadow within it. It was looking very glowing lantern, and the shadow also was being seen inside. Then ever so slowly the lantern began to dim, and slowly the candles were going off and it began to dim. The candles were burning out one by one. Slowly the candles were going out, and quietly, ever so quietly, Granny tore one open a side of the lantern and stepped out. And when all the candles were out, that time Granny tore one side of the lantern and she came out of the lantern, and there she saw was Patia asleep beside the lantern. And where she saw Patia, he was sleeping beside the lantern, and his face full of contentment. Contentment means he was very much satisfied and feeling very happy. He was sleeping, and in the sleep he was feeling like satisfaction and happiness was seen on his face. Perhaps even in his dreams he could see the lantern as big as a house. It seems to be like that he was seeing the lantern in his dreams, and it was a lantern as big as a house. So children, I hope you would have understood the chapter. Thank you.